And hello, one and all, and welcome to a special video series that I usually do about a month in advance before the next WWE pay-per-view. This is going to be my Payback 2016 card prediction video, in which I attempt to correctly predict as many of the matches that we might see at Payback 2016, which will be airing May 1st on the WWE Network. So, with the infusion of NXT talent that we saw this past Monday on Raw, Payback 2016 could actually shape up to be a good show on paper. And these are the potential matches that I'm predicting we will see at the upcoming Payback pay-per-view. So, it was announced that AJ Styles is the number one contender to Roman Reigns' WWE Championship. It's very likely that we will see that match take place at Payback. So leaving that match aside, here are the other matches that I am predicting for this show. I am predicting we will see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Long-awaited match. Should have happened at WrestleMania. Not going to complain if we get it now at Payback. Looks like that'll be the direction they're going in, seeing as how Owens lost the Intercontinental title. It'll be a tremendous addition to this card. I'm also predicting that we will see, based on the actions on Monday night, the Dudley Boyz versus Enzo and Big Cass. This should be a fun tag team match, and what a perfect tag team match to properly introduce the audience to SAWFT, one of the hottest tag teams on NXT. So this is the right way to introduce Enzo and Big Cass. I'm predicting that we will see the New Day defend their tag team titles versus the League of Nations and versus the Wyatt family in a triple threat match for the tag team championships. Something different here based on the actions that we saw on Monday night. The Wyatts attacked the League of Nations, but rather than do just a straight one-on-one match, why not make it a triple threat for the tag team titles? That way you throw the Wyatts in there, give them a shot at the belts, while also having the New Day defend, and throw the League of Nations in there based on the actions of what happened on Raw this past Monday. So I'm predicting a triple threat for the Tag Team Championships. I'm also predicting that we will see... I was torn on this one. I was thinking it would just be a straight one-on-one match between Charlotte and Natalya, which would be very good. However, I don't want to see Sasha and Becky not be on this card. They can't be left off of it. So what I proposed is a fatal four-way for the WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte versus Natalya versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the last kicker, Becky Lynch. That way you get all four women on this card, and they could have a tremendous fatal four-way match for the Women's Championship. And then eventually later on down the line, you could do Charlotte versus Sasha, Charlotte versus Becky again, and eventually, after SummerSlam, hopefully Bayley would make her main roster debut. But putting all that aside, I'm predicting a fatal four-way for the Women's Championship. Now, I'm also predicting, what roles would Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews, what will Dean Ambrose be doing at this pay-per-view? I was able to find matches that could potentially happen for all of these individuals. I'm predicting Kalisto to defend his United States Championship against Baron Corbin. I feel like this would be, in a way, a good mismatch with the obviously bigger guy in Baron Corbin versus the smaller guy in Kalisto. And compared to Kalisto versus Ryback, I think Corbin and Kalisto could go out there and have a good match. I'd say they could have a good match, and it would definitely make for interesting storytelling. With, like I said, Corbin just being the dominant, big, unstoppable force, and Kalisto being the underdog champion in a way. I'm also predicting that we could see Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. With Jericho seeming to be done with his feud with AJ Styles at the moment, and Dean in need of an opponent. There is history between these two guys. Obviously, Jericho walked out on Ambrose and Reigns at Night of Champions. You could bring that up and, just have... that is one way you could get the feud off and running. I feel like it would be a good opponent for Dean, and by beating Jericho, could give Dean Ambrose much-needed momentum after losing to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And then my final two matches I'm predicting is You got to have a good match for Cesaro with his return to the main roster, and you got to have Apollo Crews paired up with a good opponent. So what better way than putting these two excellent workers together, Apollo Crews versus Cesaro? That could be an awesome match right then and there. They could go out there and steal the show. It could be that good, a meet-up of size versus size. Both big, strong guys just going in there and tearing shit up in the ring. I know it could be a tremendous match. And, it could just be a feud over, who is simply the best. You don't have to turn one heel or one, be face. They could both be face and just play it off as, Cesaro could be like, I've seen your work on NXT. I know you're one of the best down there, and I want to wrestle one of the best on NXT. There you go. Just have a match to see simply who's better. So I think that would be a good addition to this card. And then I could see The Miz defending his Intercontinental Championship against Zack Ryder. So that rounds out my predictions for Payback 2016. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of my card. Let me know of any other potential matches that you predict seeing at Payback this year. And yeah, just let me know down in the comment section below. Always enjoy getting that discussion, that feedback from you guys. So thank you all for watching this video. Please click that like and subscribe button for more video content coming soon to this channel. And be on the lookout. I will be getting my Lucha Underground review for I believe we're up to episode 12. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe, take care, and peace.